Hey spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Huns in the Vox Populi mod. Now, where we left off, we had actually just finished up our war with Denmark and now they are our vassals. We were also in the process of annexing some of these cities. In fact, let me have a look here. City is still in resistance, so that's something we need to keep in mind. There's a few things I want to think about here. How the hell am I going to invade these guys? Am I going to have to pull off some sort of naval invasion? They've already got caravels and stuff. I'm going to have to basically get this army to sit still. I'm going to need to start building a hell of a lot of frigates and corvettes and all those sorts of things to try and take them out. What else was I thinking about? Yeah, I also need to think about France. How do I take on France? There's this really obnoxious citadel here. It doesn't look like it's too well defended. We should be able to take it out. The question is, are we going to wait for a particular tech here? Are we waiting? I think we made the decision before that we were going to wait for the cannons and the Lancer, Musketman, and Cuirassier upgrades. So we're going to hold on for those because we're picking up banking because we want the Pioneer, and then we're going straight for Metallurgy to get the Cuirassiers. So we've got a bit of time here to save up money to upgrade all our army, do a little bit of SimCity. We are also picking up a new social policy here very soon. I do have to apologize if you hear any noises in the background. My old chair broke, and now my new chair. I don't have my new chair yet, and this chair that I'm sitting on is really loud and obnoxious. I have to basically sit completely still or else I'm getting completely screwed. I just attacked that long swordsman over here, didn't quite kill him, but we'll get to work on that. Let's have a look at some of these bonus yields. So Adana, bonus, watermill, okay great, Attila's court, excellent. Okay, let's have a little peek in over here. Actually, you know what, so something I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take steps here and turn off resource icons. I think we're so far into the game at this point that it's like, it just makes it harder to see, and I just need to limit the amount of stuff on screen, in my opinion. So here in Kaisel, I believe we just finished our watermill so that we were getting that little bit. Now we do need to keep an eye on our science here. We can purchase missionaries here. I think my religion is in every city. No, I could spread it a little bit down here, actually. Maybe I will do that. I'll think about that. Let's have a quick look at... I could really use a cargo ship, but I don't want this city to be the one that builds it. I'm definitely going to pick up a library. So yeah, I think getting the library here, that would give me enough science, or maybe the barracks. Maybe getting the barracks. The barracks gives the same amount of science without the great person slot, or the specialist slot. But it also provides me production. So maybe the barracks is the right move there. We got another Eki finished. I believe that's being worked by the capital. And it is. I will lock that in. I'm probably going to want to put Ekis all along here. So I'm going to take command of you and build my unique improvement. These unique improvements are so good. And they can only get better, which is really great. I believe I actually wanted to build a farm here. So we'll make sure we switch you over. And you, again, you're also building an Eki. Most of these units I'm going to just press F on. We're going to be fortifying and we're basically going to be sitting still for a little bit of time. I might do a little bit of rearranging as we get closer to the attack, but for now basically we're sitting still. So foreign, great diplomat mission completed, excellent. St. Petersburg has grown. I'm going to lock in some of these better tiles. I want to make sure I have the good ones locked in. Alrighty. I'm going to lock in the library and the market. You're about to make baths and temples and gardens and university. So you're basically, you've got your orders for a time here. So I'll just leave you to it. You're doing really good stuff here. You could use a little bit of defense, I suppose. Moscow grew as well. Question is, do I work the forge here? I'm not sure I need to. I'll just leave this city kind of to its own devices for a little bit of time. It needs a lot of worker time. I might even send a second worker over there to help it out. So you should just be staying fortified. City event here, Pestilence. Where is this, in Novgorod? I really don't like the idea. I'm happy to eat the food loss. I really don't want to have to build farms, like rebuild farms. Okay, let's move you forward here. Go here, then shoot. Okay, that got us guilds, actually. That was really well timed. That'll pick us up Artist Guild, East India Company, Customs House, Galleass. Now the Galleass, I believe, upgrades to the frigate in only a short amount of time, so we might want to build a few of those in our coastal cities. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coastal cities, so, you know, take our pick and choose which one we want to do it in. I believe, did I invest into your courthouse? I did. Okay, your courthouse is invested. Go ahead and get that first. Let's see, you are making a courthouse as well. Your one was not invested into, though. I can do that now, just to cut down the number of turns. And I believe I should be able to in 1 turn and 3 turns. So I should be able to take over Reba in 1 turn and then start building the courthouse there. That tile's really good. I'll lock it in. But for now, I'll just kind of leave you to your own devices. There was that longswordsman we killed. Let's have a look over here. Okay, I finished my university in here. I don't think we have the population room to actually work it, but we finished it, which is good enough for me. Let's see here. So something I need to consider is I need to get my workshops. Workshops are pretty important because they give forests +1 production. I don't actually have a lot of forests in my empire. I have a little bit, but I think it's enough to make it worth getting workshops in like St. Petersburg, Moscow, Chwar, and maybe some of these cities down here because there's a little bit of stuff going on, but I am going to be chopping these out. The workshop is also needed to get the factory, I believe, and the steam mill. The steam mill is the British unique one, sorry. The factory, yeah. +1 production for every 4 citizen in the city. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to get those forges or the workshops up at some point, but we also need to stay conscious of our needs. Right now, though, I feel pretty safe in going for stuff like growth buildings, like maybe a lighthouse. I could pick up a lighthouse. I could also go ahead and pick up what would help me grow a little bit in here. Oh, well, the stable, actually. The stable is so good, I should have rushed this in here. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stable resources. Which is like 10 production. That's crazy good. For 2 gold, that's 13 production from this single thing before it's multiplied by our happiness, which is crazy. Although I don't think production is multiplied by happiness. I think everything else... I think everything but production is multiplied by happiness. Yeah. Either way. Let's see, how are you doing? You could probably get me a... Where is it, a Galleass? Yeah, why don't you grab me a Galleass and a cargo ship? And then... Only 3 Riders Guilds allowed per player, that's fine. You're gonna have production problems. So I am tempted to get the ironworks here. Because you don't have access to a lot of tiles. You mostly got coastal stuff going on here. Oh, I could purchase these, actually. These are really good. Yeah, look at that. Let's have a quick look at the what it chooses to work. I want to make sure I'm working high food tiles and ekis where possible. Anything with 2 food right now seems pretty good to me, and then we should have room for this as well. We'll lock that in because it's going to be improved. Yeah, that looks like a good setup there. Lots of room for growth. Right, let's have a look over here. We have a trireme. I believe we were doing exploration. I think I need to talk to the Ottomans and say, hey buddy, how would you like to do open borders for open borders? Okay, great. So I'm going to do open borders. That should allow me to explore his territory a little bit. And there it is. We'll go into our next turn. We have a lot of iron and things. Actually, do we have a monopoly on those things? No, they have a monopoly somehow. Good God. 10% strength when attacking. Science from resource tiles. I would like to get more horses. Are there horses around here? Let's take a quick peek. There's sheep and stuff. Can you get a strategic monopoly on sheep? I don't think so. That would be funny though. The whales bonus. Let's get up onto the hill. Get up here. I will take the accuracy promotion to pepper this guy down. I could spend money to get tourism with everyone. I could gain 200 culture. This is in Moscow. Do you actually have a Writers Guild? You don't. So getting great writer points here doesn't make any sense. So it was really between the 200 culture. Oh wait, 200 faith, 200. I think 200 culture is worth more to me right now. I don't think I care about the. I think I'll take the 200 culture. Nice one. We have another social policy. I'm going to take the plus 20% production towards buildings and culture cost increase of future policies reduced. So if we look at the full cost of this, it was 4,810. And if we take this, the next one will only be 1,000 more culture, which is really not a whole lot more. Alrighty. I'm pretty happy about that. That means now my production should go up quite a bit once I start building more buildings. I don't think it kicks in until next turn. I could be wrong. Okay, we've got some good food in here. We could probably support more people. So what do we need in here? Let's take a little look around here. I believe you have a worker. You do have a worker, okay. Maybe get these horses online will be good. What sort of stuff do you think would be really good in here? Well, the stable, you do have 3 stable resources, so I think it would actually be worth it. And then if I go get that stable online, that's like 9 production, I believe. 9 production there. That's pretty good if we get a stable. Plus, I think it also gives you production towards... yeah, 33% production when producing mounted units. Those are really good. Let's take a look over here. Borders grew, Kostroma grew, and let's have a look. Do we want to change what that citizen is working? What if I take this guy off? It only takes 1 turn, so if I were to put him on the forge, that would bring the stable... I'd rather take an extra turn to grow and get the stable 1 turn sooner. Personally speaking. Bunch of bonus yields. We're now exotic to France. Excellent. So that is going to make... being exotic to another player is very useful, because if I go and show you that in here... So when we conquest versus these people, we get less unrest time and less citizens lost. So ideally, we do want a little bit of... When we're playing a... When we're playing a conquesting civ, you are going to want to get a little bit of tourism, just to make your conquests easier. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do in here. Why don't you go get these bison online? Let's see here. These are all river tiles, so it's all farms. It's going to have to be. Could get another Eki over here, which would be good. In fact, I will place the Eki. Oh wait, I thought you could build Ekis outside your territory. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on that? I swear I read that somewhere. Yeah, can be built in or adjacent to Hunnic territory. This is adjacent to my territory. Can it not be on fresh water? It has to have no access to fresh water. I see. Okay, that definitely makes a little bit more sense. I'm gonna go chop down some of these jungles. As good as the jungles are, I don't think they are necessary. I'm just gonna have a lot of these units fortify while we wait for the push on Paris. I don't think I'd be able to take them with just these trebuchets. I think I need stronger units. Their cities are like 40 combat strength, and they've got caravels. Farmers in the city report an excellent harvest. Great. I will move you over there, I suppose. Okay, you got this guy online. Would it make sense now to get this luxury? Which one is that? That would be sugar. I'll get sugar. I think... Do I already have sugar? Yes, but having a second copy isn't so bad. I've got to clear these marshes too. I'll shoot this guy. I'm going to heal up on this guy while I shoot him down. I am losing out on my garrison bonuses in Moscow, which is, you know, not ideal. I'm about to get another great... I think this is my first great writer, which is going to be super useful because it'll help me get my next social policy. I should get about 1,000. Oh, I can make a holy site thingy. I should get about 1,000. Yeah, about 1,000. So that's going to shave off like 5 turns, I think. 4 turns. So yeah, I'm going to expend him to pop out here, get my next social policy that little bit quicker. Great person been born. Now this guy... I could put him here. And do this. Maybe I'll think about that. We'll see what we do. Bonus yields, updates, historic events. Religious, Reba has become religious, Hagia Sophia. Was I not building that here? Oh, wow. I think I was 1 turned on that one. That's frustrating. Oh well. Bunch of turns wasted in here. What can you do? I'm going to grab an aqueduct here. I have plenty of happiness to keep growing. I'm going to go aqueduct, herbalist, lighthouse. I need to get that stone online, but I'm going to go for all the growth buildings. I want to skyrocket this city's growth, because it has a lot of good tiles to work. And so to me, at least, it seems justifiable to get all the growth buildings. Focus on hard sciences. Ooh. Actually, the extra culture, I think the production from universities could be really good. It would make them really justifiable to build. Universities gain 2 science. 2 science is really, really good too. I like the idea of military education because it seems I'm going a very hammer focused build. That actually makes universities like really attractive to me. +3 production, +2 science. I'm gonna grab herbalist into university here. Growth, production, and science seem like what this city could use. And then I'll grab a castle after that. So that'll keep this city busy for a little bit of time. Holy crap, the city has a lot of production actually thanks to all these Ekis. Let's have a look here. Right, you just finished your barracks. I have plenty of room here in terms of happiness headroom to keep growing, so I'm just going to grab the growth buildings. I don't see a reason not to do that, to grab aqueduct and herbalist, because I have the headroom to grow into that happiness now. Alright, so let's run over here. I think we can finally annex these cities. I'll invest into the courthouse here. And then finally I will grab Copenhagen. This will increase the length it takes me to get these up, but that'll be fine. And there we have it, right? So we've got courthouses coming online in these 2 cities. I don't think any of my cities own this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nobody can actually use these horses, but I will probably get them online just to get me closer to having the strategic monopoly. Being able to get the 10% attack bonus when attacking. Oh, the Great Altar here. Plus 15% military unit production, plus 5 production from all holy sites. May only be constructed in the holy city. Yeah, we want this. We want the Great Altar. Reduces religious divisions, allows you to select a Reformation belief. Yeah, Reformation belief especially is something we want. Although, did I already get my Reformation belief? No. But we're going to go for that now. I think it's time. It's a good time to get it. We're going to stick that down. I believe it was going to be trade post, and then the rest was all this stuff. Let me have a look here. I think the golden culture is worth it because we're going to have plenty of production tiles. Yeah, I think farms again. +1 food here on this tile. These are actually unoccupied, which is an important note. So we do need to keep conscious of getting our cash up here. Our towns will be getting extra gold, which is nice. Go ahead and get that pasture online, please, for this stable. Sometimes the stables take 7 turns, sometimes they take 8 turns, and I'm not sure what dictates that discrepancy. 100 food in the city. Okay, I grabbed a galleass. This galleass is going to be upgraded into a frigate as well. Probably to be used against France. We'll put it here, and we will take the... I'll take targeting. Yeah, I'll take targeting on this first one to be able to use it to soften up units. We got another pikeman in over here. Do any of my cities need garrisons? This city down here could use another pikeman to garrison it. I believe I was sending you to here. And you will take the... I'll take shock on these guys. If you're going to be defending a city, I don't think you need city attack. Okay, there we go. I'm going to lock that in for that little bit of growth, production and stuff like that. I'll lock these in as well. This city could definitely use the stables, right? Has a horse, has this. Yeah, it could definitely use a stable at some point, but right now I'm growing it really hard. Attila's court has grown. This tile is looking less attractive to me as the game goes on, but it's still a decent tile. Question, how many pasture resources do you have? You have 1, 2... You have 2 pasture resources. Well, that's a no-brainer tile to work. I would like to be working the Writers Guild as well. It's just not an option right now. I need to also get my amphitheaters up in any cities that don't have it. I'm going to grab the herbalist here for the food and production. And I will also grab the aqueduct here for the food and production. Bunch of bonus yields, borders grew, pikeman was conscripted, and they want a natural wonder. Okay. Go ahead and get that tobacco online. Do I need to trade with anyone? I would like to trade with Denmark. How would you like to buy some amber from me? You'll give me 5 gold per turn for amber. Would you go up to 6? You would go up to 6 gold per turn. Hey, that's 6 gold I wouldn't have had otherwise. Let's have a look. Let's talk to Catherine. You would like some furs. You'd definitely give me 6 gold per turn for those. I'm going to trade with my vassals here. Also, do you have citrus? You want to buy citrus, but I don't have it. I don't think I have a spare copy of it. I think she was saying Stradzuti. I don't know. I can never say hello in other languages, particularly Russian. You head over here and see if you can get that bison up. Okay. Just peppering this guy, getting some experience, all that good stuff. Yeah, I want you in the city to give it a garrison. So this will give me +5 culture, +4 faith, and +3 tourism. That's really good. You can see here too. Yeah, look at that. That's a really great tile. It's kind of a mixed bag of yields, but it's not a terrible bag of yields. My tourism is being hurt though because my empire is so big. Once you have this many cities, your tourism gets crushed, which kind of makes it hard to influence people. But I mean, the little bit of passive influence is quite nice. Alright, we'll start seriously working on that guy now. Bonus yields, all that good stuff. Kaisel has grown, okay. Not much to happen in that turn. I've been setting up things in longer term chunks now. Okay, we'll shoot here. I will take the shock promotion. And then that'll be that. We have a city event here. I'm going to take the... I don't want to get farms damaged here, so I'm going to take the production hit. Okay, this city grew. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna lock in the sheep if I can. Because that's gonna be upgraded with the stable soon. There'll be a lot of production in here. Novgorod grew as well. That seems like a reasonable tile to work. That seems fair. Right there, that seems really good. I'm not sold on that. There's probably going to be a better tile here in the short distant future. I'll leave it there for now. I'll let the city kind of take over. And it's also working all its specialist slots, which I'm okay with. Some border growths. All that good stuff. Yeah, go ahead and get that camp online for me, please. Go ahead and get the quarry up. They really want me to get a road over here. And I'm not against it. It's just I don't think it's necessary right now. Alrighty. This city has got some work to do. Probably going to be replacing this with Ekis. Just keep the one farm here. Clearing a jungle has created 20 for Kopang. Oh yeah, I remember I changed the city's name. It used to be Kaupang, but I changed it. Alright, I got a treb. I'm going to bring this treb down. I will take the siege promotion on that treb. We do have an event choice here. Where is this? In Adana. It's really hurting me doing this. I think again, I don't want to disrupt tiles, so I'm going to take the pestilent curve. Kostroma has grown. Excellent. I will lock that tile in because it's a reasonable tile. Well, actually, I'm going to lock in the horses here because the horses are about to be finished and I'm about to build a stable. Kostroma has grown. St. Petersburg has grown. Let's have a quick peek here. Pick at St. Petersburg. I definitely think it would make sense to work these horses here, although would that hurt my food income? It would lower the amount of turns but increase the production by 4. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's have a look over here in Aarhus. We finished the courthouse. That's going to be great. That's going to help fight against these problems in here. I'm going to purchase a worker to start building the road up to here. Probably going to need a few workers working on that. So this is a city where we need to keep the growth in check, I think, a little bit. Because it's lacking some pretty basic infrastructure. So we're going to have to be careful about this. I'm thinking we want to do... I think we do want to get some of the basics here, like granary... Stop it. Stop it. I want to look at this city. God damn it, game. I think some basics here. Granary Monument Shrine with... like herbalist, like these sort of basics. Does it have a council? It does. I'll grab the stupa as well. So I'm thinking like monument, granary, shrine, herbalist, lighthouse, aqueduct. We have plenty of room to grow, so I think we can actually just grow really hard in here, even though it has pretty bad yields. Oh my god, there's an insect on my desk. Die, little fella. I got him. I got that bastard. Alright. God damn it, insects coming into my house. Let's see here. Right, we just finished a chancery here, although that wasn't really what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and say, get me a stoneworks, get me a herbalist, and a granary. Let's see. We've got plenty of production in here, actually. It's quite good. I wonder where all that production is coming from, actually. It just seems to be coming from somewhere. Looks like you got a lot of production buildings, actually, which is really good. I think I want to... Again, I'm going to be focusing growth here a little bit. I'll take some production. But mainly I'm looking for some growth to fill out all this happiness that I have. And then I can backfill with buildings. Goddamn, another one of these guys spawned. Although, it does mean I can farm it now, which is good. Let's see. Yeah, I want the Eki here. This will... hurt the food of these other tiles. but this is, I think the Eki is just overall better. But I tell you what we'll do, we'll call that an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!